What's up, everybody? So we are gonna smoke today. I did one of these already and I can't find the footage, so poor me, I have to do another one on camera. The 2025 Tatuaje pork tenderloin. Look at that pigtail. And that cap, beautiful. Closed foot. I quite enjoyed this cigar, actually. So, like I said, poor me, I gotta do another one. Good draw. But we'll see, because the other one I smoked was pretty fresh right out of the mill. And I've had these for probably a month and a half now, 2 months maybe? Something like that. So we'll see how it's progressed. Closed foot, so I'm just gonna light it. That's tasty. Woodsy, kind of cedary in a way. Woodsy, dark wood, dark bread, kind of a burnt toast. Some pepper. Hello, kitten. Oh, cat one down. Not like too much pepper, but just enough to let you know it's there. There's a, like I said, I get that kind of, it's like a dark, earthy, burnt toast flavor, even on the retro, but I get that blasting on the tongue. Just good. Very good. And these are kind of a stout cigar, so if you're not used to the stoutness of a cigar, you're definitely going to want to make sure you take that in consideration before you sit and smoke one. I don't like burnt toast, but when I get it in a cigar with that kind of a dark earth, clean earth, however you want to say it, it goes really good together. A little bit of spice to it. Just overall a good cigar. I haven't had any of the other ones to compare it to, but I've had this one already, and now it's this one, and I think this is off to a better start than the other one, just because it's had a little more time to acclimate. And believe it or not, there is like a slight natural sweetness comes out after, on the very end of the finish. But it's almost like a that burnt toast earthiness is almost, I don't know, it kind of has an espresso bean to it at the very end of that also, and that's kind of where espresso bean / earthiness. Anyway, it's a good start. So we'll let this settle in, and we'll be back. A pork tenderloin tatuaje. Okay, so we're progressing, and right now it's just kind of a darker woodsy flavor, burnt toast, and espresso bean, and I'm enjoying it. Not much. It's a smooth, creamy espresso bean on the retro, and then the leftover finish on the tongue is a burnt toast / espresso bean. I'm digging this. This is a lot more smoother than the first one I smoked. Very good. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I haven't smoked any of the other versions of this, but this one is really good in my opinion. And it's stout. I can feel it in the gullet. So the nicotine's hitting. But that's alright. And tonight is our first night of strawberry season. So we'll be trucking again here in a few hours. So anyway, we'll be back. Oh yeah. Alright. Still not much of an update. It's smoking pretty much the same. Except the tobacco is good. There's a slight natural sweetness coming out, and it's almost kind of like a mix with that burnt toast and espresso bean. It's almost like a don't want to quite say chocolate, but like a baker's chocolate. Especially when you do a big retro like that, you get it. Mixed with that natural sweetness, it's kind of a bitter chocolate, like a baking chocolate, but it's also got the espresso, so that's kind of a little bit of a bitter. So that's the good kind of bitter, in my opinion. But this thing is just, and the smoke, the oils coming out of the smoke just coat your mouth and with flavor. That's good. That's real good. And that lingering taste on the finish is espresso bean. A little bit of that burnt toast, the natural sweetness, and that baking chocolate. It's just, I'm digging this. This is good. This is actually better than the first one I smoked. But like I said, the first one I smoked was pretty much right out of the mill, like a day or two later. So it didn't have time to acclimate, and it was good. It was a little bit more spicy, probably because it was a little more, I don't know. This one has a touch of spice to it, but not much in it. The lingering makes my mouth water. I'm telling you, really good. In my opinion, this is really good. All right, this is where we're at. That was a really, really good smoke. I'm glad I have more of them. But I don't recommend very often. I recommend a lot of them, but I don't ever really say I recommend it. But if you guys can get your hands on one of these, especially if you like Tatuaje in general, and Whittlebacks, to me, this didn't taste like soap for Tatuaje. I think you've tried this one. I'm not sure. But anyway, if you like espresso bean and if you like burnt toast in a cigar, not like eating burnt toast, but the flavor of burnt toast in a cigar and good tobacco flavor, definitely try these pork tenderloins. Really good. Really good. Anyway, we're going to end the video here. Thanks for tuning in as always. Always try to sticks, and you know it. Always keep it smoky, my friends.